Yo, what's up, guys? This is David Huang coming at you from supplementsuperhero.com, and today I'm going to be doing a review of testosterone enanthate. So, before we get into it, guys, I just want to let you know that obviously I'm not a big supporter of steroids. I don't advocate for them. I don't recommend taking them. They're actually illegal here in the U.S. If you use them like recreationally. So yeah, don't support it, okay, unless you're using it medically. I know rules are gonna vary from country to country. There's a lot of big advocates of steroids, but anyways, I think it's just a really interesting topic, so I wanted to talk about it. As I do various supplement reviews and whatnot. And steroids are somewhat related. They're like steroids. They're like supplements, like evil cousin. So let's get into it, guys. Testosterone enanthate. Obviously, testosterone has a lot of benefits to it. Testosterone enanthate is essentially just synthetically created testosterone, and it's considered an anabolic steroid, and it's one of the oldest and one of the most commonly used anabolic steroids all across the world. Essentially, its primary use is, at least here in the U.S., it's medically. Now, obviously, people use it, to as a way to supplement themselves for like performance enhancement, for like sports, bodybuilding, and whatnot. But there's legit medical reasons to essentially use testosterone enanthate. So a variety of them. Basically, the main thing being like low natural production of testosterone in one's body, right? Which could lead to a lot of complications. But that's one of the main uses for it, and that's essentially the main use for it. If your body can't produce testosterone at an ideal level, if you got like naturally low testosterone levels. Okay, but basically, it's very commonly used, and they usually inject it about once every 2 weeks or so, give or take. And what happens is it's a slow acting testosterone. So there's like a spike in the first 24 to 48 hours. Like your body receives like a big spike in testosterone, but then gradually it starts to dissipate throughout your body. And hence like the slow acting, like naturally um, that testosterone just kind of like naturally goes throughout your body, and then it starts waning off, and then you get another injection. Okay, so that's how it works. And of course, there's a lot of different benefits to it. It's really essentially all the basic benefits to testosterone. So, it's really good for first-time steroid users, they say. So if you're not usually one to take steroids, or you don't want to take all these crazy, illegal, nasty anabolic steroids, and you want to take something that's like a little more natural, uh, testosterone enanthate would essentially be it, because it's essentially just testosterone. Um, but yeah, it's got all the natural benefits of testosterone, like increased protein levels, increased nitrogen retention, increased red blood cell count, which is good for building muscle and muscle retention. Um, it increases the output of IGF-1, which is insulin-like growth factor. Okay, which does help with building of muscle. It inhibits the production of glucocorticoids, all right, which cause your muscles to break down. And they say that testosterone enanthate is not really a cutting steroid. It's not really an anabolic steroid. It's more so just like a um, general supplement, essentially. It's like helps with just like overall performance. So think just like how testosterone just naturally benefits your body overall and helps with like your general like performance and general health. Um, Testosterone enanthate, same thing. Okay. So side effects, just kind of like a lot of other steroids. There's since you're messing with your hormones, there's gonna be like just naturally some of these side effects attached to it. So there's estrogenic side effects, like potential for gynecomastia, which is the growth of man boobs, excess water retention in your body. There's also androgenic side effects as well. So some examples of androgenic side effects are like acne, like increased acne, or the androgenic effects does depend whether or not you're genetically predisposed to some of these, but male pattern baldness. So an androgenic effect might be if you're predisposed to male pattern baldness or losing your hair. This could help accelerate that. And of course, it does have a negative effect on your cholesterol as well, as it suppresses your HDL levels. Okay, so your HDL cholesterol, it lowers that, which causes an imbalance, which causes a negative effect on your overall cholesterol levels. So you want to keep that in mind whenever you're taking something, any sort of steroid. There's always those side effects to keep in mind. Now, they say that with testosterone enanthate, though, those side effects aren't really as strong, because it's really just testosterone. And oh yeah, that's another side effect too. Testosterone enanthate, when you're taking that, when you're injecting it, it does suppress your body's natural production of testosterone, which really wouldn't be that big of a deal if you're already suffering from low production of testosterone levels anyway. So yeah, anyway, the overall side effects aren't that strong with testosterone enanthate because it's really just testosterone that you're getting, right? Testosterone replacement for your body, because you don't produce enough testosterone. So overall, fairly safe steroid, if I can say it, fairly safe compared to a lot of other steroids, and that's why in the U.S. It's used medically, right? You can't just like buy it like at the store. You can't just like use it as a supplement, but medically, if you see a doctor and you need some extra testosterone in you, this is one thing that they actually prescribe. So hopefully that helps, guys. Kind of went a little longer than I intended to, but hopefully I did a good enough job of explaining things, and hopefully that helps out. Again, I'm not a huge supporter of taking steroids and whatnot, but definitely very, very interesting topic. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts on testosterone enanthate. Have you heard of it? Have you used it before? Or let me know your thoughts in general about testosterone replacement therapy, testosterone boosters. So that's one thing that I've reviewed recently. I actually reviewed the testosterone booster. So if you're interested, I do have a link to that article below in the description. It goes to my website where I did a full-on review article of a testosterone supplement, not a testosterone like drug or testosterone like steroid, but it's a testosterone booster. It's a supplement that could potentially help you increase your natural production levels of testosterone. I've also got a link pinned at the top of the comments section if you do want to go directly to the website, the Testogen website, and check out the testosterone supplement that I recently reviewed. Okay, so as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'm going to get some sleep tonight, and as always, sup it up.